Okay, welcome back, forensics class, from your absolutely insane spring break. It just seems to get more insane as time goes on. I wanted to do a video because I really want you guys to see my face. I want us to stay connected as a class, even though we're not meeting in person anymore. So I wanted to do a video outlining how the rest of the semester is going to go. Some elements are going to stay pretty similar. Other elements clearly are going to have to change. But either way, we're in this together, right? So we are going to complete this class. You guys are going to get out of it what you need to get out of it. As long as you're meeting me halfway, we are going to make this happen. I want to acknowledge that you guys did not sign up for an online course, and that is what you're getting, and this is just a weird time. Everybody knows this is weird, but we are going to make the best of a bad situation, right? We're going to make this happen. So to that end, outlining the new course, you guys now every Monday are going to receive a weekly checklist from me. That checklist is going to have all of the learning objectives for the week, the topics that we're going to cover, and every assignment that's going to be due over the course of that week. So I am staggering assignments to keep you guys on pace, right? To keep you paced with the content and with the assignments. So different things will be due throughout the week, and those assignments will be clearly outlined with their due dates in that weekly checklist. So this is going to be your guide to how the week is going to go for this course. I do have some really bad news. We are not going to be able to do our excavation lab. As of right now, campus is completely closed. They have had a couple of confirmed cases of COVID-19. So unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and I'm really sorry. I know that I promised you guys that we would do it, and I am probably just as bummed about it as you are. A lot of this I'm really bummed about because I would love for you guys to have the hands-on experience. I think so much of that is really important in forensics, but again, best of a bad situation, right? So I'm just really sorry about that. I'm sorry I promised you something that I ended up not being able to deliver, and I know that it's not my fault, it's not your fault, it's just the situation, and I acknowledge to you that it sucks. That being said, we are still going to do labs, clearly. We're going to do a lot more out of the textbook and the lab manual than we have been up until this point. So when I do assign you something out of the lab manual, essentially what you'll do is fill it out and take a picture of it or scan it, and you'll submit it to me through D2L. We're still going to be doing a lot of group work through D2L, so there are discussion boards we're going to utilize, and group assignments that I will still expect you guys to work together on. I will outline all of that in your weekly checklist, how we're going to do it, what tools we're going to use, who I'm pairing up with who, etc., etc. As far as content is concerned, I will still be providing you with content, with PowerPoints, videos, pre-recorded material, whatever you need to complete that particular section. But clearly I can't deliver that content to you, so some of the impetus here is moving on to you as students to follow through with that. To that end, I would really suggest that you guys keep a weekly calendar, not just of this class, but whatever classes that you have that are moving online. Every week, write down what is due over the week, when it is due, what time it is due, when you plan on working on that assignment, time that you specifically blocked off to work on particular assignments. I think that it's very helpful to be organized in times like these, and it's a good opportunity for you guys to kind of develop some of those skills. So calendar is good, and again, you will know from me every week what I expect you guys to do. It's very important to me that we stay connected as a class, not just isolate in our homes, which is very important as well, but really stay plugged into this stuff and to each other. So to that end, I'm actually going to be holding weekly office hours, which I will also outline in your weekly checklist when those office hours will be. We'll be doing that through Zoom. So if you guys do want to talk to me at all, if you want to have a face-to-face conversation, you're struggling with something, even if it's not part of this class, even if it's just like, man, this really sucks and I need to talk about it with somebody, log into Zoom during those office hours, and we can do that face-to-face, at least like this. Don't isolate if you don't have to. You clearly have to physically isolate, but it's very important for you guys to stay plugged into society, plugged into your friends. So do, weekly meetings with some friends over the internet, right? Places where you can see people and talk to people and have real life responses, real time responses. I just think it's vital. I also would recommend that you guys get outside time. Go for a walk, go for a hike, go for a bike ride. Make sure that you are not caving in your house all of the time. Make sure that you're getting up in the morning, that you're taking a shower, that you're getting dressed. Even though nobody will see you, don't spend the next 2 weeks in your pajamas. It really is a mental thing to keep you prepared for the world that you're going to have to re-enter, right? And to keep your spirits up. So I think that's all I have. We're still going to do our weekly essays, which I think are pretty helpful and pretty important. You guys have been doing a great job with those. I've really enjoyed reading them. Hopefully you guys have gotten something out of my feedback. But yeah, so the biggest changes are going to be the content in the labs and the way that those are delivered to you. And my role as your instructor is shifting a little bit. So I am still providing you that content, but more my role now is going to be feedback for you. So once you have on your own gone through that stuff, gone through those quizzes, if you have questions about things or you have, anything that you want me to respond to or you need somebody to respond to, that's my role now as your instructor in these crazy times. So you will be getting that first checklist on Monday. I'm sure a lot of questions will come rolling in after that, but if you guys have any questions now, please do let me know. You can message me through D2L. I'm going to be online 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, probably a little bit on Saturdays and Sundays as well, because what am I going to do? Stay-at-home order in Denver. And it's just really important to me that you guys, get your money's worth out of this class, even though it's very uncertain times and very weird times. I know you're probably dealing with a lot. Some of you may have kids at home now that weren't at home before that you have to entertain. So this course is going to be very flexible from here on out. I do still expect you to meet those goals, to submit those assignments, those labs, to absorb this information. But we're not meeting now at any particular class time. As long as you're getting things done by their due dates, by their online due dates, you can do those whenever you have time to do them. So I'm hoping that the flexibility will help us cope with some of this. And I'm hoping that my hyper availability will also help you guys. So don't hesitate to reach out to me if you're struggling with something or you just want to talk about something. I don't know, whatever you need. I am here for you guys. And it's really important to me that we stay connected. So, to that end, feel free to email me, feel free to D2L me. If you want to set up an outside meeting in Zoom, I'm happy to do that too. I can clock in at any time, really. So, just keep me updated on where you guys are. I'll keep you updated on where this class is, and where I am as well. So, let's do this.